He's an angry songbird.
Yeah, I didn't even I saw it, but I saw it was a bird, but I really looked at him just now and he was super pissed.
He's super angry.
Like,
I wonder what song he would be singing.
tweedly deedly dee. Tweedly deedly dee.
Some Jackson 5.
Yeah, Jackson 5 makes me so angry.
Makes me angry. Right. I don't have a clever little thing like I've been doing. Like I said, it's been busy. So here's our intro.
Welcome to For Music Lovers Only, a podcast where each host makes a top 5 list of their favorite songs from this week's topic. Each week is a new topic. Tune in, I dare you. Music Lovers Only.
Smack.
Oh, goodness. Here we are. It is Saturday. If you're tuning in, this is For Music Lovers Only. If you're tuning in live, it's Saturday. If you're tuning in whenever, I don't know what day you're tuning in.
It's whatever day you want it to be.
So hello, whatever day, or hello, Saturday. Yeah.
Hello, sunshine, my old friend.
I got Sontia over there beside me. Casey's out. He had some work business to take care of, so we gave him a pass. I was thought about trying to get a substitute for him, but just been busy and kind of filling everybody in. It's not like we have rules or anything, but kind of like the format, the general flow of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes having a newbie can derail it. But me and Santi are gonna hold down the fort. I got Casey's list. I'll do it last.
All right.
But yeah, it's been a busy. I've got 2024 has definitely changed. There's a lot of change and a lot of unknown things for me. I don't want to get in on air all of it. I kind of talk to you behind the scenes, and anybody who follows my personal page can figure it out. But the Room Green page has been pretty quiet on any change, but it's coming. It's coming.
It's always coming.
I got the last shirt order for a while right there for the birds. This was they did all black shirts.
Sweet.
But this was the second run on these. I did a run of these for them. I think it was their last Smells Like Teen Spirit or Smells Like Nirvana. Yeah. Because they're doing that show the 13th, so that's next Saturday. So
that's gonna be cool. I love those shows.
Oh yeah.
The first time that I went to one, I didn't even know who For the Birds were, and then I was like, "Hey, who is that first band?" And then I just moved on with my life. And then I think I went to like John Barleycorns or something, and it was like For the Birds. And then I was like, "Hey,
yeah,
hey, I seen them."
Yeah, they got Thane heading up the main vocals now, and so it's been changing over the last couple of years since I've been messing with them and following them. And great music, all of them very talented.
Oh yeah, good folks, good people.
Yeah. So how's your 2024 been going?
It was confusing, and then it was awesome, and then it was just it was work. There's a lot of work I'm doing. I have a job. And I have to go to it. So
the break was nice, but it definitely was hard going back.
Oh yeah. How's yours?
It was good. It's been, like I said, it's changed. So I've been busy trying to and it's like I'm in a program now. I'm like, it's one day at a time. Everybody asks me what I'm gonna do, and I'm like, I don't know. This is what I'm doing today, and we're gonna see what tomorrow brings. And that's the way I've been living my life for quite a while now, just kind of flowing with it. And so, it's not something you can just say you do or do part-time. If you buy that ticket, you kind of got to, even when it kind of flows the way you don't want to go, you can try to swim upstream, but that ain't going to get you nowhere.
Not really. Yeah. So, just got to keep going.
Just flowing with it, Hey.
Keep going with the flow. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Oh, yeah. Did I see you got out and played an open mic? Was that Shamrock Barleycorns or?
I went to the Shamrock and played an open mic like before 2024 was the last one of 2023, and that was really cool. And I've just been dealing with social anxiety or whatever else, and I made myself go out, and it was a wonderful time. Definitely.
Yeah,
And so I got some stuff.
Nicole
Yeah, I got some stuff coming up. But
Nicole Riker posted a video of you playing. I thought that was actually just last week.
Okay, no, well, that was last week because last week wasn't last week 2023.
I mean,
here.
I guess so. I mean, I'm already into next week in my mind. So yesterday was last week. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, because it's Saturday today, isn't it? Well, yeah, because we're doing the podcast.
We're here. We're here. So yeah, we're gonna talk angry songs, and I can't remember. I think Casey accidentally anger emoji to a comment or something in our group chat, and so I think
no, that was
kind
me.
of what spawned. Did you accidentally anger?
No, I did it. I did an angry face because we're doing angry music, so I did an angry face.
Well, I thought that's how we came up with this. Somebody accidentally angry emoji a comment, and we were like, we're just gonna do anger.
Oh no,
I've slept since then.
I don't know.
But we're gonna do angry songs, and there's a whole slew of them. Again, it was kind of hard. I've been doing the list in my head all week, but just finally sat down probably an hour ago and put my list. But I got a good list.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. I was trying to think of songs that you guys weren't going to think of. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Sounds like we'll have different ones. So
yeah, I feel like we will.
You want to go ahead and start your list, and then I'll do mine, and then we'll do Casey's last, so Casey can't trump anybody.
Yeah.
I think he had an honorable mention. So
okay. All right.
The working man, Coach, middle of the road. Check that out.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah. Make that money, put them kids through college. I think he's got 2 kids in college. So.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
So he's eating like freaking butter bread.
And chicken, apparently. He just started eating chicken again. So
yeah. His adventures of chicken are like my favorite things to hear about. It's like, hey, I've been eating chicken all my life.
I never stopped. Yep.
Yeah, and then it's just like, man, for somebody to just kind of discover chicken after so long, I appreciate chicken more. I do.
Yeah. I like.
All right, so my 5 angry songs are as follows. So, as a strong, independent woman, sometimes people have me fucked up, and I kind of get out of myself. And then I have to come back after a while and remember who I am. And so Beyonce spoke to me in that regard. And she has this song called Hold Up. This is from her Lemonade album. And Hold Up was one of my favorite angry songs because I didn't see it coming. I thought she was fine. I was like, Beyonce's great. She's doing okay. She's happy and she's married. She just had her kids. And then she comes out with this video busting out people's windows. And I was like, I feel that so much. Because like you have to sit there and you have to smile and you have to be happy and wonderful and nice all the time. And you never get angry. But, sometimes you do. Like my favorite lyrics from that song is, what's worse, being jealous or crazy? Yeah. And I feel like I've been walked all over lately, so I'd rather be crazy. And yeah, sometimes that's it. Like people will take your kindness for weakness, and then one day you snap, and they're like, "Oh my God, what happened?" So yeah, that's my number.
You're the bad guy, and then
like,
what? No,
I'm the bad guy. You've just been fucking with me.
Yeah.
Now I got on a yellow dress and I'm busting out people's windows in heels.
Like I said, I've never not liked Beyonce. I'm not a big fan of her music per se, but from the Destiny's Child and all that, that's where she came from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always had respect for her and thought she was beautiful, of course. And then we were watching the New Year's, the Dick Clark New Year's with Ryan Seacrest. And it had I can't think of the gal's name. She does Planet Fitness commercials, but she does a song yada 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 yada.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes, I can't. Oh God, she just rubs. That's
her word.
She makes me angry, and then they for are chiming into the New Year's. We got chimed into Cardi B again. I'm not, I mean, it's just not. It's not powerful music for women, girls. It's kind of slutty.
Yeah.
And so I was angry that I had to ring in the New Year with Cardi B. But then we're standing in the line, the Dylan's line yesterday. And Beyonce was one on one of the magazines, and the kids, because the kid thought that Beyonce was Cardi B or something.
Oh, okay.
And he was confused, and I go, no, I like her.
Yeah,
she's got good music. I mean, yeah, some of it's a little risque, but I don't think it's slutty.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fine
It's
line.
scaring people. It's scaring people that women are coming into a sexual power movement, apparently is what it is. So we just hold our sexual power for ourselves, and then we'll give it to you or we won't, whatever.
I think it could be done tactfully.
No, it can't.
I mean, I think
you got to be nasty about it.
Yeah, I think
dig holes and spit in it.
WAP. I'm like, oh God. I still haven't listened to that song. Just no. I'm free from listening to WAP.
Oh my goodness, when WAP came out, I remember I listened to it on my headphones, and my oldest had heard it or whatever else, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to that WAP song. I'm gonna listen to it and see what's going on with this WAP and why everybody's so upset with these young ladies. And then my oldest was like, no, Mom, don't listen to it. And then I listened to it, and I was like, you just go ahead and upset that establishment, young ladies. Because we're sitting here, we're like old now. But back in the day, this was our music. Like, this is what we would listen to. The more rebellious, the more just raunchy, ratchet. We loved it.
Yeah.
We loved it because it was just rebelling against whatever the status quo was. And I feel like a lot of the music with the ladies and their prowesses or whatever else doesn't really describe them in their character. It might just be one or two situations that they're just blowing up for fame.
Yeah.
So, but you have those situations, and it's one thing as a woman is, talk about it. Shit. Yeah. Number 2. It's going to be a long ass podcast. There's a lady, her name is Gail. And she has this song. It's called ABCDFU.
Yep.
Yes. Oh my God. The first time I heard it, because it comes on so sweet. It is so sweet. And then she's like your mom and your sister and like your dog.
The dog was cool, but
yeah. It was just like I love that song.
Yeah, there was radio versions of it that the kid was singing, but of course I don't want to. I'm not one for, I want to hear the unedited shit. So I like the unedited version.
Yes. So she was very angry in that song, but it was tactful.
I think a lot of remakes of it, a lot of remixes or something. I think there's a lot of different versions of that song. Whoa. Getting angry and throwing it around?
No, damn it. Remixes. I can't take it. It's so angering.
Remixes make me angry.
I had to go to the USP store, sponsor us, and like they gave me this pin. I was like, "Can I have this pin?" I was just gonna steal it, but I decided to ask because of the Lord, and he was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
All right, number 3. Linkin Park, Given Up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Chester was always so, oh my goodness, he was just so emotional all the time, even though like in his interviews or whatever else, he always seems so sweet and whatnot. But that song was just depression rage. That was just like, I have absolutely had it. And then when they go through the song and he sings the chorus or whatnot, and then they have the breakout to where he's just screaming, you could tell that it's just everything just coming out. And it's one of my favorite songs to listen to when I'm angry, because usually when I'm angry, I'm not actually angry. I'm like sad or I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And it comes out as anger. So that really touches the part that's actually there that's bothering me.
So when they first came out and stuff, they weren't really my flavor.
Yeah, they were.
But as I'm older, and the kid, I mean, anytime any Linkin Park, I mean, she loves it. I don't even know if she knows it's Linkin Park, but she just loves the music, because a lot of music she doesn't know who it is. If it's on the radio, she'll just turn it up.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I can relate to
Mm-hmm.
a lot more of it now, because life has continually kept me on the dirt and kicked me and beat me, and you're just laying there like,
yeah, it's just like, stop doing this, but we get through it. It is so.
Oh, yeah.
I think the getting through it part, like when you wake up one day and you're not angry at anything, it's just like, man, this feels wonderful. And then you're stronger, because all the stuff that you just went through can't bother you anymore, because you already went through it. So it's elevation. It sucks. I really wish there was a better way to do that.
Yeah.
Like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's like, really? Can we do it another way? Can we not have to die?
Your way. What's up, Mackenzie? How are you doing?
Hey, yo.
And she's working at Sully and Jude's, another Browntown
like restaurant. I heard of that.
Yeah,
I heard
think
that
that's
they
one of Mr. Brown's new endeavors.
Establishments. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she's cooking there, making sandwiches, or I think doing something there. So go get some good food.
Yeah. Tell us what you got to eat over there. Where am I at? Number 4, Godsmack. I'm doing the best I ever did. Yeah. I'm doing the best that I can. It's whatever. That's the name of the song. I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go away.
Yep.
And that bass line is stanky. I love it. Oh my God.
Again, I liked the first album when it first came out, but then, it's just, it kind of wore on me. And years later, they opened up for Metallica at, I think, the Cotillion. Back when not the Cotillion, the Coliseum, when it was still around. I think that was one of the last shows I seen with them. So they opened up, and then they had 2 drum sets set up, and so Solly came up and his drummer came up, and they had like a drum battle, a dueling, like the dueling banjos, but dueling drums.
That's awesome.
And so he could play the drums pretty well. So, I mean, I'm sure most drummers be like, he sucks. But, I'm not a drummer. And so I was like, well, he's doing pretty good. Yeah. I enjoyed it. So I gave him a little more props. But, I still don't, they got their name from Alice Chain's song. And I'm like, come on.
You got to get your name from somewhere. And paying homage to Alice in Chains isn't like, they didn't just steal it.
Well, I didn't like him at the time, so that's why I was like, I love Alice in Chains. I'm like, you guys ain't even close, man.
Yeah.
You got nothing.
Nothing? Not really. They're awesome in different ways. I love both of them equally, like my children.
Kinsey says she's working now on some signature soup ideas.
Yeah.
And roasted butternut squash is going to be fire.
I love Nickelback and also butternut squash soup. I love both of those things. If Nickelback showed up at my house with butternut squash soup, I would lose my mind.
It would be over. Well, I think Mr. Barlow, he knew like what was like this close to knowing Nickelback. I can't remember. Really? He knew somebody that knew Chad's brother, the bass player, or something.
Oh man!
Yeah. So
that's cool. I need to hit him up and be like, "Get me on that bus.
Get me on that bus." Calling you out, James. Calling you out.
Bring me Nickelback. Bring me their head on a platter. Last one. We're getting through this list. Damian Styles.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know if Scott stopped going by Ballistic, but he's a local rapper. This is his son, which he is an incredible artist in his own right. And I wasn't going to mention it, but then I would want my kid to want to be mentioned too. Yeah. So Damian Styles has this song called "Fucked Up Teeth."
Yep. And
the premise of the song is it's a little bit rebellious, but it's more like you're ejected, but you don't give a fuck at all. And the word "fuck" is in that song 787 times. Like, Like, and the one of the parts is how many times can I say fuck on this show before?
I think after the first 3 minutes, at least. I mean, we can say it as many times as we want on the show, but if we were
Okay.
being like,
Okay.
sponsored by anything, I think we would have to like limit it to the first like 3 minutes, and then we could just go crazy.
Okay, got you. So the fuck word,
hot dog flavored water. I just thought of that one. That would have been a good one.
But yeah, he says, what is it? I don't give a fuck, motherfucker, your fucking rules.
Yeah.
And then fuck you too, you know? So it's very so angry and fun and poppy, and everybody should listen to it. Like, yeah. When I first heard it, I literally listened to it for a week straight every morning to get my day started.
Yeah, he's very, very charismatic, you know? I mean, he's very talented, very talented. Both him and his dad. Kinsey says, married to the Brooks, bitch.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Definitely an angry one. Mm-hmm. All right, good list. Like I said, I avoided metal because everybody says, oh, metal is so angry, and I don't agree that it's angry. It's, you know, I don't see a lot of it as anger, and I don't hear, I mean, there are angry metal songs, don't get me wrong, but overall, I don't think it's, you know, so just to avoid and to, you know, pour salt in all those people that think all metal is angry.
Yeah, it's really
didn't do too many. I went with an honorable mention. I had 2 honorable mentions, so I'll just do one, though. But Tupac, They Don't Give a Fuck About Us.
Yes!
I didn't realize that, you know, Michael Jackson did the first version of that song, which is They Don't Care About Us. And it's very political and angry, you know.
Yeah, it is.
And, of course, Pac's is way more spicier.
Yeah, a little bit.
But both songs in their own rights are very angry and very great songs. But yeah, when I first heard that one, I'm like, whoa, they don't, you know, they don't.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go out on a limb and say at least this next one you've probably never heard of. Artist goes by Dumb Found Dead. Like found, like I found, you know.
Yeah.
But he's an Asian cat. I don't know what part of the Asians, but he's an Asian cat, and he's got Bullets of Truth. And it's kind of angry at the government, not anti-government, but, you know, hey, you know, and he's spitting a bunch of stuff about the government, and, you know, one of the lines is like, by the end of the song, I'll be dead, you know, by the time you hear this, by the time you hear the end of the song, I'll be dead, you know, because they're going to put a hit out on him.
I feel like I heard it. I feel like it came on at some point, and I listened to it because
I've probably shared it a million times on my page. So, I mean, there's a slim possibility of that, but it's really, you know, he's really talented guy. But that's the one that really, Number 4, Brother Ali, from the 2007 Undisputed Truth album, Uncle Sam, Goddamn. Again, that's kind of, you know, angry at the government, but again, a very talented, very, very talented artist. And it reminds me of a meme I seen not too long ago, maybe yesterday, day before, but it was let ugly people make music again. I mean, I'm not saying he's ugly, but he's not pretty. He's not pretty. And but that meme alone, it's like, you know, really, you know, quit trying to look pretty and then write real music, you know. I mean, make real music. Don't the image, but you know, that's another topic. But very
that's a whole conversation.
Yeah. Number 3 was Luda. I could have went with almost any Ludacris song. And I originally had wrote down Move Bitch, but because I didn't, you know, I just wanted to stay away from the bitch shit. So Blow It Out Your Ass was the one I went with from the Chickens and Beard. And you know what? It's the chorus is if you're mad that I'm top, you know, wish me wrong. I got the screenshot of here. Search library. Yeah, if you're mad I'm on top, then wish me wrong. If you're mad I'm on the road, then wish me home. And if you're mad that I'm right, punk, then wish me wrong. But out of your 3 wishes, go blow it out your ass. Yeah, like I said, again, very talented, even movies. I mean, I don't like the Fast and the Furious stuff, but, you know, he's had a few other good movies, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Can't think of anything off the top of my head.
I just
he was
seen him in something, too.
Hustle and Flow. He was...
yeah, he was in that one. He was just in something that I saw recently. Like, he was on... it was like a Netflix movie or an Amazon Prime movie or something like that. I'd have to look it up.
I think I seen something where he was like a cop too, you know, a detective or something. I don't know.
Yeah. That's where all the gangster rappers go after they get like after 50.
Yeah. Cheech and Chong, you know, Cheech kept doing, or Chong kept doing the dope jokes, and Cheech went into being a cop, or, you know.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is like, I mean, he's a pretty angry dude. I mean, most of his stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I mean, yeah, he's probably the angriest out of my list. But Mr. Eminem, of course, he's angry. You know, I mean, he's got a chip on his shoulder. Who don't?
All the time.
Good Soldier was kind of the one of the ones after all the beefs with. I think I don't know if that was. I mean, he's had so many, but I think that was 50 and Ja Rule.
Right.
Beef,
right.
You know, where Ja Rule was, you know, claiming he's Pac or something, or he's as big as Pac. You know?
Yeah.
Eminem's just like, nah. Sorry, man, you ain't. Which I haven't heard nothing of Ja Rule in a long time, but I didn't really like, you know, I wasn't a big fan of his stuff.
Yeah, I think I feel like I went to, no, it wasn't Ja Rule. I went to a concert. It was somebody else that showed up like super late. They showed up at like 11:30 and played for 45 minutes. And then he was like, "We're all motherfuckers in the VIP section." So if that was him, I didn't appreciate that.
Didn't appreciate you.
Was there all night, just tired.
And I bet it made you angry. And my number 1, it's got it in the name, Rage Against the Machine. And again, angry, but angry with purpose. You know, I mean, the stuff they were angry about was legitimate stuff to be angry about.
Yeah.
It was a toss-up. I had Bulls on Parade at first, but I figured maybe that would end up on your list. So I went ahead and moved it to Bullet in the Head. Both of them, good lines. And the line that sticks out on me is that they say jump, you say how high.
Yeah.
You know, and
it's like, no.
And again, I don't consider them metal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not metal, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. They blend the line of hip hop, you know, and rock. Yeah.
They just do their own thing. They're what is it? It's not a mixture, but a blend. Not a blend. It's just something. It starts with an E. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I was gonna have Rage Against the Machine on there, Killing in the Name of.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But then I was like, well, everybody's gonna say that. And then Alanis Morissette, I was gonna put her on there, but I was like, well, everybody's probably gonna say that because that was iconic. And then of course Nickelback, Burn It to the Ground.
Burn It to the Ground. Well, let's get Casey's list out of the way. He had one in common with Miss McKinsey right here. His number 5 was 3 Days Grace. I Hate Everything About You.
Yeah.
And his number 4 was Public Enemy, Fight the Power, which again,
God, of course.
That was before the gangster rap. I mean, I wouldn't consider them gangster rap. They were, you know, trying to send a message other than, you know, let's go kill everybody. Let's go bust a cap and do drugs and fuck hoes and all this shit, slap hoes. And he did have Eminem on there again, The Way I Am, but Phil Collins, this one, I don't know if I do agree. Okay, I don't care anymore, Phil Collins.
I almost put that on my list, and then I was like, I mean, like, it's an angry song, but like, is it angry?
Well, I was thinking, when I said it, I don't think it fits, is what I was thinking of, the In the Air Tonight, the one. I can feel it come. I was like, that's not very angry, but I immediately remembered that's not the same song. And yes, I Don't Care Anymore is good.
Yeah, it is.
And his first one was Limp Bizkit Break Stuff, which when you
That's it.
said yours, I remember the hot dog flavored water where, you know, he's
Yeah.
42 songs in this fucking song, you know. I love the biscuit. I love the biscuits.
Yeah, he was the king of angry there for a minute.
Yeah, he was.
Sitting there like, what was I? Maybe like 15 or whatever else. And I'm going, I did it all for the nookie. And I was like, I haven't done
he was gonna box Scott Stapp for a minute there, you know, Creed.
That was such a weird thing that happened. And it was short. It was just a short, like, why do y'all want to fight? And then they, I don't know, had a drink and then calm the hell down, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. Just to get a little attention, I guess.
Something, I guess.
I don't know. So, what you got going on tonight? You gonna get out? You staying home?
I might go to Barleycorns. I went to Barleycorns yesterday because I thought there was a show, but the show's actually today. So, and it's a metal show. So I haven't been on the metal scene for a little bit. Those are my folks. So I'm going scream into the void and jump up and down and come home in time to go to watch Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I got a few things left to do, so before my day is complete.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, thank you again. First episode of 2024. We'll figure out something to do next week. If you got any suggestions, let us know. We'll be more than glad to not have to think of something and just take your advice. Just
that would be
one more thing off of our to-do list.
Audience participation is cool. Thanks, Mackenzie, for coming.
Yes, thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.